figured out that they're spending 2 to 3 hours a day, 5 days a week, on the average, for all those weeks. I think 12 weeks. You can figure that out, not counting the off season at all. Okay, second down, 8. The ball.
It's 37.
Doran.
That should be Richard Doran.
And he makes big gain.
It's got to be within the 10 now. What do you think, Wayne?
It's more than within the 10. We're looking at a first down as they move the yardsticks. Now, those yardsticks are sticking out about 6 inches above the people standing. And so when we see them move, we know kind of what is happening. And that makes 4 first downs this quarter, or this half, sorry, to none.
Oh, they threatened to score. They got to be within 5.
Oh, yeah, they're right down there. They're sniffing. Looks like they're at about the 2-yard line. Quarterback pitches out. Waminga caught from behind this time. I think Dylan Armstrong, number 32, the tackler.
Probably a loss of 2 yards or 3 yards on that play.
Yeah,
the Rebels.
They're still within striking distance. Boy, this is the kind of game we expected.
Low scoring.
Oh,
lots of running.
Lots of running. Few
Great
passes.
Weather. Yeah.
A few mistakes. Basically because of, I think, the cold weather.
Well, I'm sitting up here, and
I say cold, but I mean your hands get that slippery sort of a.
Exactly. You don't have your gloves on. Your hand just freezes around whatever you hold on to.
Yes. This guy's got a gun he's holding up here. I don't know. I hope he's not pointing it at me. Okay, Simcoe, quarterback, hands off to Waminga. He's caught again, but he gets away. He's caught by the second wave of red. A whole slew. I'm not even going to mention names, but I see 5 red jerseys in there. I did see Bockstein and Lafferty and Dirk, and you know that guy's got to be getting tired. Waminga. So third down. Now, if you look at it, if they come in and kick a field goal now, and they had kicked one at the end of the.
It's a 1-point ball game.
That's right, and then a field goal wins it. So, you know, you say now people might be saying, "Oh, you got to go for it." I don't know. I think you kind of have to get your points if you get a chance. What are they doing this time?
I don't know.
They don't have faith in their field goal kicker. Here they come, folks. It's Waminga up the middle. And
I'm not quite sure.
We don't know here what's happened, but it looks like it's like McCoy held them. They did not get into the end zone. I think they had first and goal, and there's no signal saying touchdown. So it's first down. Colts coming the other way. They're deep in their end. I guess it's not really a bad call. It was third down, and a third down gamble from whatever.
Well, that means
you've
given up 6 points thus far in the second half.
That's correct. But if they got in here, then they could have had 7. You see what they?
Yeah, but
okay, I'm a former coach.
Maybe I'm conservative. I say take the points when the points are there.
Well, the only thing is the wind here is funny too, and the angle's really strange. So.
Well, either way you look at it, McCoy takes over on downs.
John Judge hands it up the middle to Statham, and Statham just runs straight forward and picks up pretty big yardage when you think about it, because he's starting at about his own 3 or 4 yard line.
Every yard from there is huge.
Yeah, bull moose move straight up the middle, close to first down. Looks like he gets about 8. Oh, they're saying first down. First down it is, okay. So that's the first down of the second half to the McCoy Colts, who usually dominate second half. Here comes up.
That'll be the
looks
second.
Like the second man through, and this time I think it is probably 29 or 28 J.R. Evans, the way he ran it. Yes, J.R. Evans is the ball carrier, and he gets good yardage.
We have an injured Rebel on the play.
We do have an injured Rebel.
Catch his number.
I think, maybe if I just yell for them to move out of the way, we'll be able to see. Number 71, there's a 1, 71 it is.
71, that'd be Joel Bodigal.
Okay. Bodigal. Hey, we waited for that name, didn't we?
Pardon me?
We waited for that one, yeah. Good. So, we hope he's okay, and you know, in cold weather like this, quite often near the end of the game, you sometimes get a little bit dinged up. He'll be back in. He's walking off the field on under his own steam. And so we're looking at what appears to be, it's really hard to see the yard markers from here.
You take a stab at it, Wayne. 25, 30?
I thought that it was a second down play now, but it looks like it's a first down. They gave him a...
That was a big gain.
He got a first down on that one. Okay. Again, hard running, nothing fancy, going this time to the left side. A similar pattern to what J.R. Evans ran last time. And it's J.R. Evans running the same play. I think they've seen something in the defensive backfield of the Rebels. And I know Coach McCauley and the McCoy Colts coaching staff are very keen at picking up on weaknesses if they feel there's a weakness.
Second half adjustments.
Yeah, now right now we just had a player leave, and they may be attacking that particular zone as well. Okay, John Judge, we're looking at 2nd down and 5. John Judge looks over, looks like there could be some early movement there, but no. Dylan Armstrong fumbles the ball again. It's picked up by number 77, and he's still on his feet. He's down. James Stewart.
Big play for the Rebels.
Weak pick up the back here. I'm looking at Dylan Armstrong, who fumbled the ball, and it's his 3rd fumble. It's his last game as a Colt, and he has to be devastated with that. That's 4th fumble. And
tough day for Mr.
Dylan Armstrong. I mean, he's ran hard. He's got picked up a lot of first
He's done
downs.
a lot as well. Like, he's making a lot of gains. And
boy, when you're the go-to guy in a game, your championship game for all of Alberta riding here, 6 minutes left, 17-10. McCoy Colts, the team that has 10. The Rebels are down deep in McCoy country trying to put it in, and you got 37 Doran running straight up the middle. Got there by Dirk, Stephen Dirk, and number 54 Curtis Noble.
Fans getting back into it after that fumble recovery.
It may be 9 degrees out here, but the fans don't know. I'm seeing all kinds of neat things as I look around. I'm seeing ages, young ones. I've seen some about 3 or 4-year-olds here, bundled up, enjoying the game,
and all the way up to your age.
Thanks a lot.
Everybody.
Okay, a lot older than me.
No, I meant 40.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah, and even older, even double that. I think I saw some grandparents here, and I see a couple dogs and a bicycle whizzing by, and people standing on dirt mounds and
just
sitting in cars.
A plethora of activity.
A lot of stuff. That's a big.
Oh yeah, there's a football game too.
Okay, that was a penalty. It came back quite a ways. You're looking at 2nd down and about 20 on an offensive hold. Quarterback keeps it. He puts it up. It's intended. He's got a man, and yes.
I think
nice
that was Kendall
catch
McLeod
down there. I think it is Kendall McLeod.
Number 70?
It is 70.
Kendall McLeod, yep.
So they're doing a little bit of everything again.
Well, 6 minutes to go. This is a great time. If the Rebels punch it in here, it'll be a 17 ball game.
Don't forget, they got to get that point after. And they haven't used their field goal guy. So maybe there's a reason why.
Yeah,
maybe they're not comfortable.
Because they had 2 opportunities, golden opportunities for field goals.
Maybe this coach will go for a 2-point convert and go for 18-17. Okay, we'll have to wait and see. They don't have the touchdown yet.
Good thing you're here, Wayne. I already got my script. You're changing the script on me.
No, that's okay, but here we go. It's coming. Quarterback keeps it. He looks like he's going to put it up to pass it. Be careful.
Oh,
he puts it up. It's caught by a lineman. He's got it going down. Oh.
My goodness.
My goodness is right.
75,
75, Glashan. Glashan is not a runner, as you could see after he caught that. I thought to myself, don't go to the well too often. They had just gone to that pass. And it was intended for
the
number
quarterback.
70. Again, quarterback, Simcoe.
Under pressure, had to do something with the ball or take about a 10-yard loss. Threw it right into the hands of the McCoy Colts, who run it out to, I'd have to say, about the 35-yard, their own 35-yard line.
That was Justin Bachstein that got that one.
Yeah, right, Justin, yep.
Yeah, okay, I said Glashan, my fault. So, wow, that's a dream for a lineman to get one of those in your lifetime. Okay, you've got McCoy Colts starting 1st and 10 at about their own 45. It's coming straight up the middle to Statham, and he churns those legs, and this is now about the time that it turns into Statham country, a time when he actually starts to dominate. Well, I don't know. He picked up 9 yards, and now you look at the Rebels. They've had their chances. The Rebels should now be leading.
In the red zone at least 4 times in this half, and they've come away with only 7 points.
That's right. It's actually equal on first downs, but the first downs for the Rebels were further in distance and in a more, dangerous zone. Okay, you got Pilgrim coming to the wide side. You got a bunch of receivers going to the left, and quarterback Judge needed a yard
to go.
He takes quarterback keep and says, let's get it right now. So they do. They get their third first down of this quarter. Remember, they were held without a first down in the third quarter, a quarter dominated by the Rebels. So McCoy with a 7-point lead take over first down, or they're at their first down and about the 52-yard line.
With 4 minutes and 46 seconds to go.
Until the champion for Alberta for Tier 3 is crowned. What a beautiful venue this is. I have to compliment the people of Rocky Mountain House for not only the field condition. There's no ice, no snow on that field at all. It's cut extremely close to the ground. I imagine it could be a little slippery for footing, but we haven't seen any of that.
Nope.
John Judge, quarterback, takes the ball, hands off to J.R. Evans. Evans runs with a head of steam, picks up what looks to be about 8 yards. Well, this is something the Rebels don't want right now. They want to stop.
They got to stop and get a punt.
That's right, and they can't
McCoy,
let them get any more points.
No, McCoy can put up a field goal here with another couple of first downs.
Evans is down for the second time in the game. He was down at the end of the first half on his second carry where he got dinged up a bit. Coach Bachstein is out to talk to him. Well, this is a good time actually for the Rebels to be able to regroup. Whatever they did at halftime in terms of changing game plan worked. It worked. They held the Colts in the first 2 possessions.
They're just having troubles capitalizing. Yeah. I still miffed about the lack of attempted field goals. Maybe, like you say, the kicker Van der Linden or is hurt.
Well, it could
or
be,
lack
but
of confidence. I'm not
confidence.
Sure, but that in close, you know, as close as they were a couple of times, they got to come away with at least a field goal.
Well, the other thing is the wind is changing. It has been hitting the back of my head to one side. I know because the hair's parting that way.
Oh, now you're
I'm glad we're wearing caps. Yeah, but I'll tell you. It is turning, and it seems to be coming. If I was a field goal kicker, I wouldn't want to kick one at the end of the game if you needed to have it to win, as happened last week with Oswaldson.
54-yarder.
Yes, on the last play. And then, you know, who would want to do that? Because then they jump on you and hurt you.
Yeah.
You know? So 7-point game, excellent game, well played. Coaches on both sides should be complimented. The fans are having a great time. Again, we say a crowd of, we estimate 1,000. People sitting in cars, trucks all around the field. Oh, not much room there, but it looks like he got a first down, all right. It's Statham again.
They haven't went to Armstrong, I've noticed, on this last
drive.
No,
I think that it's probably they're going to go Evans and Statham. I mean, it's very unusual. I haven't seen Dylan Armstrong fumble 4 times all year. In the previous 12 games, I don't think he's fumbled 4 times. So there's something with this temperature or something with his hands.
McCoy can hang on to win, no harm, no foul.
That's right.
Sort of thing.
Okay, it's getting windier here in Rocky Mountain House. John Judge flips the ball out. This time Dylan Armstrong better hang on to that thing. He's got behind, he bounces off. He gets a second wave. A face mask on number 71. Unfortunate for the Rebels. They had him trapped behind the line. It looked like it was going to be about a 5 or 6 yard loss. And then just to reach up, you know, you try to teach the boys.
It didn't look intentional. Just, you know, you're trying to grab something and there's a mask. Okay.
Hit low. You try to tell them. Practice after practice after practice. Tackle low. Go for the shoelaces.
And take the legs.
You know, leave the head alone, because it was obviously unintentional, but nevertheless, it's a face mask.
It's a penalty. It's going to hurt them. It's going to push them deeper into Rebel zone.
So that makes the 5th first down of this quarter, and this one is via the penalty. Ooh. A face mask. So you look at...
Looks like it's going about the 15 of the Rebels. Or 19, I guess you would make that.
19-yard line. McCoy Colts will be first down at the Rebel 19-yard line. If you look at 2 big plays in this quarter, the interception.
And that penalty.
Deep in McCoy end. And this particular penalty. And McCoy are looking to put some more points on the board. 19-yard line. John Judge calls. We got all kinds of motion to the left. John Judge being pursued, puts it up, nothing there. Oh, I thought it was going to be intercepted.
That was 79.
Yes.
Ricky Wolmerins, who's been all over the field, almost picked off that pass.
And again, you know, an errant pass, that one intended for Dylan Armstrong, but how big would that have been coming the other way? It's imperative. We're down to I don't know. You have such good eyes.
2:58.
We're inside the 3 minutes. So what we're saying is now we're into stop time. There's lots of plays left, lots of time. There's only one play between these two teams making the difference. Oh, I gotta take a breath here. Listen to the crowd. You can feel the tension in the air, folks.
Well, they want a big
bit of a
defensive
chill.
stop here by the
Here
Rebels.
we go. You got the second man. It's Wickenheiser this time. He
Fumble
fumbles
the
the ball
ball!
too. Fifth fumble of the game.
AJ
The fifth
Vanderlinden's
fumble.
got it.
This one, it's a Wickenheiser fumble. What is going on with that?
Not a bad place to
running
fumble the
backs?
ball in on the 10-yard line of the Rebels. They get a long way to march.
It worked out better for McCoy than it did the other way. Okay, there was a flag. It's in air, so it's first down. Rebels going the other way. You know, yes, much better for McCoy to have a fumble here than what happened down here with the Rebels, who looked like they were going to get the equalizing touchdown, and instead threw up a turnover. Yes, an interception by number 75, Justin Boxtime. Okay, so it's 1st and 10 for the Rebels in a 17 game with 2 minutes and what did you say?
2:39.
Thank you. You have fantastic eyes. I think if you ever come back, you're Leonardo. Oh, okay.
That's why Menga with the run.
Wamenga goes around that right side, doesn't get a lot, but gets a bit and widens the field up. Now, the only difficulty with running that play, going to the right side of the field, is if he runs to the left side, he then has the option of passing more easily to the right side. All of a sudden, he's using a short side of a field for passing. So instead of being on this side with 2nd down and 7 is what they're looking at their own 13-yard line. We'll see what they can do with the short field on that side. Motion is going to that side, power I, and it is a handoff up the middle to Doran, and Doran leaning. Does he get it? Finally, the whistle goes.
Looks like a rugby scrum there.
It really did, and I don't know. It's gonna. No, he does not have the first down, so he's a couple yards short. Yeah, 2 or 3, a long 2, and we're looking at 3rd down now.
What do you do in a situation like this? 2:11 to go, 3rd down, about 2 yards to go. You're down 7 points.
Championship game. It's all here now. Remember, McCoy was here offensively not that long ago. So, boy, if I'm a coach, you know what I do? I call a timeout right here.
Well, you don't want to kick into this wind because the wind is right into the Rebels, so I think they're going for the 3rd down and 2.
Yes, and I think we can see it's going to be a handoff to Doran.
Big play here.
That would be my guess. No, it's Wamenga, and he does not have it. He is caught back there by Dylan Armstrong. Dylan Armstrong, who fumbles the ball 4 times, comes up with a big defensive play. It's got to be fitting for a guy that's worked so hard. Disappointing for the Rebels, who have been sniffing at that end zone of the Colts 3 times in this second half and come away with
you didn't want to give up the ball at that end of your field with minute 45 to go.
No, that's for sure. Now, John Judge, quarterback, quite calm, cool when it comes to end of the game. I think we can expect to see up the middle to Statham 1, up the middle to Statham 2.
Just run it,
and maybe go for a field goal. And a field goal here would do, maybe be all
insurance, 3 insurance
but
points.
What a game we are seeing. And remember, they fumbled last time down here.
This is
Don't
true.
count out these Rebels. First man through, Statham. That was my call. He's got it. Leans forward. Looks like he gets half the distance needed. I'd say he's got, we've got a lineman and a darn good one who's down, and he does not want to come off. He's
Curtis Noble.
Curtis Noble. He's been the heart of that offensive line all year, and he does not want to come out in his last game, no matter what. This is one tough hombre.
I think he's going to shake it off. With a minute and 38 to go, he's just going to shake it off.
I think so. He does not want to be on the sidelines when the final whistle goes. Should McCoy hang on to this 17-10 score that we see at present. What a game. None of these fans are leaving.
Oh, no.
It's exciting.
It's not over yet.
You got Pilgrim going out to the wide side, and it's straight up the middle this time. J.R. Evans powers in. Is he going to get in for the touchdown or not? He's close.
No signal from the referees. I think he's got about a yard to go.
It is definitely first down yardage for J.R. Evans. And J.R. hasn't had a lot of touchdowns this year. I know Coach McCauley thinking to himself, I've given it to Wickenheiser. He has fumbled it once. I've given it 4 times to Dylan Armstrong. He's fumbled it 4 times. J.R. Evans has gotten it 5 carries. No time has he fumbled it. So here in a big game.
Who are they going to here?
First
yard to go.
Less, about a yard, yes. It has to be spotted at the 1. It's inside. It is.
No signal.
Well, no signal yet.
There you go, touchdown.
Touchdown, McCoy Colts here, and that's probably going to do it for the Colts with 45 seconds left in this Tier 3 Provincial Championship game
23-10 with the point
for 1998. And you can kind of hear some of those horns almost sound like they're sour.
Yeah.
And boy, you got to be disappointed if you're a Rebel fan or a Rebel football player.
Just for the simple fact you had all of those opportunities to put points on the scoreboard and come away with nothing.
They've got the talent. So a 1-yard plunge.
It's a shame there has to be a loser.
Yes, that's for sure.
And the convert's good. 24-10.
And the score, McCoy Colts 24. The Rocky Rebels 10. And things are quieting down among the stands, but nobody's leaving. These people are proud of these Rebels who have been here once before, 8 years ago.
Yeah, I believe this is only the 2nd time in team or school history, I guess,
that
the Rebels have made it to the provincial Tier 3 final.
To add to that, it's the first time that a team from Medicine Hat, well, okay, that's not true. 1983, there was a team, Medicine Hat High Mohawks, that won at that time a Tier 3 championship, provincial championship. But 83 is a long time away, and under the current tier status, the way that it's done, Tier 1 is any school that is over 750 students. Tier 2 is anyone that's between 500 to 750. Tier 3 is what we're watching today, any school under, 500 population. Right. And then there's a school down in the Lethbridge League, Southern Alberta League, called Raymond, and it has a school population, grade 1 to 12, of less than 250. And they're playing this weekend for the Tier 1 championship against the best high schools, the biggest high schools in the province.
Right,
and they have won it the last 2 years. So they are a powerhouse. It's just unreal. Okay, Dirk gets a short one. It bounces. It's number 37, Doran. He's caught there by Vaz, first person
Ball's
down.
Loose. McCoy thinks they have it, but I think that's just
I don't think so. But
that play's dead.
Joey Steyer and Vaz down to be first tacklers on there. Ball's dead. Good run back by Doran. And we look at 39 seconds. Wasn't that exactly what it was a while ago?
It was 45, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we're at 39. Right?
Okay, 39 seconds left.
24-10 for McCoy, leading the Rebels.
Close game from beginning to end. Basically what we saw, a running attack, both teams, some passing. Now we can expect they've got
they're gonna have to open
triple
it up
receivers.
Open,
We're looking at 6 receivers. We call this a 6-pack. There's 6 receivers out there, and he runs the ball. Okay, and he runs it with authority. Doran's up. He's got a first down and into the the fans.
Yeah.
People sitting in chairs down there.
Hope everybody's all right.
I hope so too. That's one of those things. So Doran runs hard, gets a first down. McCoy quite content this time with letting them run. They're willing to give up the 10 yards, the 15 yards, 20 yards.
They're just trying to kill the clock. Yeah, they
yes.
got 30 seconds. Hang on for the victory. The Rebels going to come with everything.
Well, if the Rebels can get in the end zone, again, it's a 6-pack. 3 receivers one side of the field, 3 receivers the other side of the field, 1 back, and again they run it. This time he drops it, and it's dropped on. I think it's the Rebels have it back. It'll be 2nd down. They maybe picked up. No, they lost a yard. Okay, so brings up 2nd down and 11 from about their own 50-yard line, 51-yard line. If the Rebels can pop one in here, let's suppose.
Oh, and then they could do the onside kick. That's
correct. 23 seconds left. It has been done before. It's not too often, but if you're going to run the ball again, I don't think so.
Oh, you gotta get in there now.
I think you've got to pass it down.
You got to get down the field quickly. But with this wind, I'd be a little timid to throw it up, and it looks like he's dropping back.
6-pack formation. Yep, puts it up. It's going to be picked up by Joey Steyer. Oh, he knocks it down, but does not hang on to it. So 3rd down, there'll be one last gasp.
Yeah, they
here.
got to do something here, or I hate to say it, but it might be over for the Rebels if they don't capitalize here.
Well, I think so. We're looking at 1.9 seconds. We're looking at last play of the game. The game is, I think so.
Okay. Well, that 30 seconds sure went down quickly.
I don't know that last one. That last one took time to progress, and a running play takes more time. That's why I was surprised they ran the ball twice. But anyway, once again, no matter what happens, it looks like McCoy Colts are going to be tasting from Coke bottles. Run up the middle. The game ends. McCoy celebrates. The far side of the field, we hear fireworks. These fans from McCoy High School in Medicine Hat, Alberta,
good support for
are
McCoy.
Kind of crazy, I'll tell you. They love the fireworks. They love the hugging. Hey, I like the hugging too. And some more.
You already told me I had fantastic eyes, and now you're telling me about you love hugging.
Yeah, but I never told you I liked you.
Game is ending just at the right time.
Anyway, I got a disappointed crew here as we look over the Rebels. I got to tell you,
don't
hang your heads, Rebels. Exactly. Don't hang your heads, because you played one heck of a game. I thought the Colts, if we look over the game, the Colts, the Colts, full value for halftime lead of 17-3. A half that was dominated by them. It could have been worse, the scoring.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But then you turn around and you see the shift, the momentum change, and you see the Rebels.
They come out on fire in the second half.
They stop the Colts' first 2 possessions. They make them kick. They get good field position. They put in a touchdown their first chance with their offensive series. And they come down 3 more times and sniff. By sniff, folks, I'm talking.
They're in within 10, 15 15 yards to come away
first and
3
10,
times
first
with
and
no
goal.
points.
Yeah,
no
and come
points.
away with no points. So that's got to be disappointing, and I know head coach Van Skirt's got to be proud of his boys, and also all these guys dressed in white and green and with yellow helmets are going to be thinking all year about this one, about maybe what could have been.
Missed, yeah.
From the McCoy standpoint, I know they're going to be kicking themselves for the fumbles. And
but as we said earlier, no harm, no foul when you're victorious.
That's right. So anyway, I would like at this time to congratulate the McCoy Colts on becoming 1998 Tier 3 provincial champions. And I would like also to thank Jason LaCroix very much for your help up here. I couldn't have done it without you. It's been fun doing one of these interesting broadcasts with somebody from the other team. It's really worked out extremely well.
Been completely my pleasure, Wayne. So
I think you've enjoyed